Hey there, friends. Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight, doing a little bit of goofing around. And I had said earlier in the winter I was going to start doing some reviews of some of my antique and vintage pellet gun collection, and I wanted to continue with that tonight. And so I'm doing a little bit different angle here, kind of get me over in the corner so I get a little better angle on the target stand. But this is my collection down the wall over here, and then over here to the side is what you guys are used to seeing. But we are going to be taking a look at one of these ones off the rack here that I've had for quite a while now, and it's a really pretty cool addition to the collection, or not addition, but member of the collection. I got this one. It was in really, really bad shape. Actually, while I was taking it apart, and I didn't pry on it or anything, this receiver back here actually came loose, and I had to silver solder it back onto the receiver before I could put it together. So it was just, I was actually just taking the unit out of the stock, loosening the stock bolt up, and was lifting this up out of the stock, and that just popped loose. So, but I have rebuilt it with a kit from Henry Ford, and it's been working pretty good. I still need a proper rear sight for it. I just got one that I threw on there to have something on there. I haven't been able to find a correct rear sight. But yeah, what we have here is a Crosman Model 120. This is a 22 caliber pellet gun from Crosman. They made this between like 1949 in 1952, and before that they had the Town and Country series, which was the model, let's see, 107, 108 was the Town and Country, both a 177 and the 22 caliber, and then the 109 and 110, which I have a 110 up here as well, was the Town and Country Juniors, and they were a little bit shorter length of pull, but also 109 was the 177, 110, which is the one that I have, was the 22 caliber. This one, the 120, is a 22 caliber. I don't believe they ever came out with like a 127. I haven't found any evidence of that anywhere. So they skipped the 177s in this particular model. When they came out with the 140, which is the one that replaced this, they did come out with a 147, which was a 177 caliber as well. So let's go ahead and shoot a couple targets first. Then we'll see if we can knock over any silhouettes. But I don't remember where the point of them. Ooh, hitting real high. All right. I was aiming it. So I've got a four target air pistol, 10-meter air pistol target up there, and I was aiming at the bottom one, and I actually hit the top one. So let's see if we can do better. All right. A little better. Like I said, this is not the proper rear sight, so it's tough to sight with it. I'm still searching for the proper parts for it. I mean, it's all complete except for that. In the original unit, this breech would have been painted black as well, and the part up here would have been painted black, but I thought that was pretty cool. I had to strip it all down anyway to resolder it, so I repainted the barrel, repainted the air tube, but I left that brass. Just a nice little accent, I think. All right, let's see here. All right, about the same point of impact, I think. It's a good shooting little gun though. I think that sight's just too tall. But that's all I can really do for now. Let me see if I can hit the ram. Oh yeah. Using some serious Kentucky elevation there. All right. Let me see if I can hit the pig. Yep. It's got pretty good power. It's a pretty decent little gun. This one I picked up from local shop. They had it. I got it real cheap because it was in, like I said, it was in bad shape. The stock was already like this is. I don't know if somebody refinished her, if that's the way it came from the factory, but I didn't need to be refinished as far as the stock goes, but the metal was in horrible shape. All right, the chicken's gonna be tough. Oh. I think I went right over top of it. There we go. I didn't set up any paintballs because I didn't know. I didn't think this thing would be accurate enough to hit those, but so I do have my my bell there. Let's hit the bell. I haven't hit the bell in a while. I forgot to set up the Rojo target before I started up too, so thought we'd hit the bell instead. All right, let's hit the turkey and then we'll get out of here. Really cool piece of Crosman history. They didn't make these for very long, and they're very tough to find. I don't hardly ever see these on like on eBay or anything like that. All right, let's hit the turkey. Matter of fact, I don't ever recall seeing a 120 on eBay at all. I search all the time for Crosman vintage and Crosman pellet and search for everything. I see a lot more Town and Countries, which they only made for like 1 year, than I do these 120s. But there you go. It doesn't even say 120 on it, but it does say Crosman 22 right there, which was an indication from what I've read. The earlier 120s, they did not put 120 on, and then in a few, maybe like the first couple years, they didn't put 120 on it or something like that. And then after that, they did start putting 120 on the receiver as well. But you can kind of see right there, there's a little bit of the silver solder that came out from under there. So, but I had to do that to tear it all down, strip all the paint off it, get it cleaned up so that the silver solder would adhere to the metal, then repaint it and reseal it. And but I think it turned out pretty good. Not perfect. That's why I wasn't too worried about leaving those brass. I thought they'd be a nice little accent. So, but anyway, there you go. Crosman 120. We'll keep doing these old timers. I've got plenty of old timers over here, old timers over here. Most of my old stuff's over here, up above my bench, like you guys are used to seeing. But plenty of cool stuff to do reviews on. So, hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.